Afterwards, the old lady pretended to be sick and went to the hospital. She told the doctor that she had been suffering from insomnia frequently. Seeing this, the doctor prescribed her some sleeping pills. After asking, the old lady learned that the pills weren't very strong, so she said ordinary sleeping pills had no effect at all, telling the doctor to switch her to something stronger. Seeing how pitiful the old lady looked, the doctor agreed and instructed her to only take one pill every 12 hours. Obviously, the old lady was going to make a move on Bob. In the afternoon, she first apologized to Bob, then lied and said she had a son who had passed away because he looked very similar to Bob. That's why she often went into Bob's room. This not only got the old lady Bob's forgiveness, but also turned her image in Bob's mind from a pervert to a loving mother. This made her plan much simpler. That night during dinner, Bob drank a whole 6 bottles of beer, but what he didn't know was that she had put one sleeping pill in each of those bottles. The dosage was enough to knock out an elephant. Soon after, Bob collapsed directly onto the table. Seeing this, the old lady took the keys from Bob's pocket. She wanted to find out what was locked inside Bob's wooden box, but to her disappointment, it was all just ordinary stuff. The only special thing was this small bag of white powder, marked as snuff sugar, which was that kind of thing. But how would the old lady know about that? When she saw the word sugar written on it, she thought it was something to eat, so she put some into her mouth to taste it, but in the end it had no taste at all. Then she smelled it again. Unexpectedly, she accidentally snorted some of it. She instantly felt 50 years younger. Her body became hot and restless and her spirit was highly excited, so she dragged Bob to the living room. Looking at Bob's handsome face, she instantly lost all self-control. It was just a pity for the innocent Bob. The next day when Bob woke up, he felt weak all over, like his energy had been drained, and he had no memory of what happened the night before. On the contrary, the old lady was glowing with health and full of energy. That afternoon, another letter for Bob arrived. This time the old lady tried to intercept it again. Fortunately, the postman insisted on having the recipient sign for it in person. This delayed it until Bob heard the noise and came downstairs. The old lattice plan thus failed, but after reading the letter, Bob's face turned solemn. That kind of expression usually meant either he was constipated or something bad was about to happen. Then he went inside to say goodbye to the old lady, saying he was moving out right now. He originally didn't want to say much, but the old lady kept pressing him with questions. The angry Bob finally came clean. He said the letter was from Sarah. Even though she didn't say anything bad about the old lady, her letter just happened to expose the old lattice lies. Sarah was obviously single, but the old lady said she had gone back to reconcile with her husband, and there wasn't a single photo of a boy in the house. But the old lady said she had a son once. All kinds of evidence indicated that the old lady was lying, so Bob planned to leave immediately.
You forgot something.
Seeing that Bob still hadn't been dealt with, the old lady continued to add fuel to the fire. Afterwards, she sat on the sofa reading Sarah's letter. It turned out that after the two had their intimate encounter last time, Sarah had gotten pregnant with Bob's child. After reading this, the old lady felt very unfair. Why did you two fall in love at first sight and get pregnant so quickly, while I not only had to suffer from my husband's domestic violence, but also miscarried the child I finally conceived? So she wanted Sarah to end up like her too. Later, she dug a hole in the backyard and